Alright, well. I didn't want to end up in Jeskai, and the way this pack is set, it looks like we're not going to be in Jeskai because we have an Ornithopter Paradise, which is a nice start. Bramble Familiar, also very nice. We have a Grave Titan, excellent. But we also have a Craterhoof, and I'm not one to not take a Craterhoof. You wanted all the packs? I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be nice to have all the packs. But, you gotta punish them back in order to get all the packs. Yeah, so we're gonna just snap off this Craterhoof here. Just absolutely great pack one, pick one. Ooh. 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 Atrax is actually, like, pretty cracked, I'd say. Yeah, Mommy's also in this pack too, which, you know, the fun thing about Mom is that with Craterhoof, the trigger doubles, so we get to deal pretty much all of the damage. There's also a Railway Brawler as well, but I don't think that's as necessary. I could easily see a world where we could play Atraxa, but let's take the Mom and go from there. This pack actually looking just like cheeks. Like, just straight cheeks. Base is not awful. Case is fine. Ghost Vacuum is also fine. Could be a nice hate piece. I'm gonna take the Portico, though. I kind of just would like to have proper mana if I could, so we're not really passing on too much either. Okay, alright. So we have some stuff and things in this pack. We have the green shell, which is fine. Vortex is interesting. I don't know if it's where we want to be. Yes, it was the Broken Sorin. Or no, if you're talking about the Pioneer one, it wasn't that one. The one that we passed was from Innistrad. I'm going to take the Tristani here. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I would like to take this Planar Disruption, but Tristani goes pretty well with Craterhoof and Elish Norn, so we're going to live that life. Here, we're going to snap this Trapped in the Screen. Just like solid removal. Again, goes well with Mom, so not too much to think about there. Kind of looking a little open on this pack. I'm going to take the Prismatic Ending. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but not in this cube at least. I think Hangerback is actually where we want to be. Hangerback also helps protect us against Wrath. I would like to take the Cavalier, but, like, we're a bit far gone from it. And so, like, now that we also have the Hangerback as well, too, we have two things for, like, creature tokens. And I wouldn't mind the talent. It can help us draw cards. I would like the Static Net, but, you know, we're not really doing that many, like, artifact things, so I think we just, like, casually ended up in, like, Selesnya tokens. Craterhoof came back? That has to be incorrect. Like, that has to be just, like, so incorrect. go into like a Reanimator style deck, which would be like fine. Ooh, we got Disruption back? Hell yeah. Someone did take the Discover card as well, too. Worth noting. Curve is looking a little high, to say the least, but, like, could probably work it out. Okay. Alright, well, Avacyn Pilgrim is exactly what we need. There's also an Elite Spellbinder. Because somebody took the green enchantment, I don't think we're going to get the Pilgrim back. It's kind of the ramp that our deck really wants. There's also Jetmir's Garden, which would be nice as well. I'm not a fan of Knight of the White Orchid, and Wandering Rescuer would be great as well too. But we're gonna snap this Pilgrim. Alright, here we're a little more open. I'm going to take Season of the Burrow, because actually goes pretty well in our deck. Card also would be pretty nice as well, too. The Constructs would go well if Hangerback go well together with the Hangerback if it dies. It goes pretty decent with the Caretaker's Talent as well. Yeah, let's take the card. Oh, okay. Alright, well, not really going to pass Sun's Champion. I would like the Fungus. The Fungus wouldn't be bad, but
the tragedy of my death has
I love this card so much. We are full on getting rewarded over here. I will take the Virtue. I hate passing the Titan and the White Sun Zenith, but like, and the Overgrown Farmland. Oh, there's a Fountain Port too. Ooh, Fountain Port would be great. God, I would love all those cards in this deck. And a value of 3 or less. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 creatures that actually trigger this? There's also just a Dromoka. And Dromoka is, like, kind of nuts. Looks like we got a redemption to give Lily some kitty treats. So, we're going to be doing that here in a moment. Do like me some Restoration Angels, so we'll just snap that. Huh. Okay, so this one's actually kind of interesting. So there's the Pull for Mist, which is like not great in our deck, but it is kind of like an Banishing Light effect, which isn't terrible. There's Touch from the Spirit Realm, which can help if we like go deeper into the Blink package. There's also a Collector's Cage, which can just like help grow our shit and allow us to like cheat something into play. So we're gonna go with the Cage. How's our curve looking? Curve's looking a little high. I don't think we can actually take Foreign Clicks, so we're going to take the Restoration Baganjo. We'll get Lily her kitty treats here momentarily, once we're finished with the draft portion. I don't think there's anything that I specifically want from this. Jesus. Farmland didn't come back, but we did get the Fountain Port, so there's that at least. Currently sitting at like 18 playables, which is fine. A doubling season would just be like the actual nuts. I'm going to take the Ephemerate. I don't think we're likely to play it, but... you never know. Yeah, not really in the market for that. Ooh, and we got Touchback? Hell yeah. Ooh. DOJ wouldn't be terrible, but... I'm gonna snap this Overlord. Scrap Shooter would also be okay, but, like, not passing Overlord. Sunbirtle Grove, ECD. It's also a Titan as well. Kind of into the ECD here. But, you know, something mana. Speaking of mana, I think we're going to take the Soul Transformer. Skyclave would be fine too. Captivating Crossroads would also be great. Ooh, a Wandering Emperor? Oh, fuck yes. Yeah, we just snapped this Emperor. I would like Mondruk. Mondruk. Oh, and there's a Temple Garden too? Ooh.
I'm home.
Well, we're going to take this Wake. It's like the only card that we can actually play from that. Carrot Cake actually, like, a solid pickup. Ooh. Love me some Sun Titan. I don't think we really have any horses or unicorns. Yeah, we do not. This card has been just, like, constantly proven to just be terrible in this cube. Just does so much nothing. Ooh, and we got the ECD back. And the Skyclave. So it looks like we do need to make, like, 2 cuts in this deck. I think one of them has to be trapped in the screen. I don't think we're really going to be playing any of these cards, so... Who is this man? Man, no one really drafted blue at this table. Kind of surprised that Sun Titan also went around as well. Okay, alright, so... I think Baze is probably the card that we cut from this deck. It's just a little win more, or I wouldn't say win more. Win more is not the right word. It is... I don't know. It's kind of like the card that breaks you even in the matchup, but like, I don't think you really need it to break even, and most matchups, so... Alright. Alright, let's get loaded into our first round. Mr. Skeesh, I gotta sit there, buddy. Oh, I didn't check the mana pips. Yikes. This goes to 4. I'm gonna begrudgingly keep this. Opponent just literally doing all the things over there. Not making it look good for us. Well, worst case scenario, we can just banish it like that. Keeps on top. Sure. Oh, I can cast this for 1. Silly me. It's like, man, I can't do anything after I cast this touch. Turns out you can. It's 2 mana to... yeah, to draw. Puts on bottom. That's good for us. Sorry, my eyes just got irritated out of nowhere.
The sun from the heavens. Strike evil where it stands.
Kind of like putting them on Wrath or Bust.
I will lift up those around me.
Great news for us.
not.
Oh, it does have trample. Forgot about that.
We will always stand against evil.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I hope you're ready to.
It's a pretty good one to hit off my deck.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Tank, 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 tank.
A battle lost, but not the war.
Sure. Actually doesn't allow us to cast Craterhoof.
Still much too late. We must protect the people.
This is actually misplayed to not play Tristani the prior turn. Because had we done that, we would have been able to win this past turn. Sure. GG. Also feels a bit too greedy. Alright, well, we'll keep this. We're not doing too much with it, but, like, you know, we have draws. Like Tristani. Tristani's a good draw. Someone drafted a Startheim Unleashed. Just gonna start with that. Get that little lame the fuck out of here. Man, this hand does so much nothing. I'm gonna take the one card that you can cast. Yeah, let's just make him cost, like, an actual factual million. Yikes.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk to me of religion. Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
If we really wanted to, we could actually play Walking Ballista for fucking 0. It's unfortunate. That sucks. It sucks to keep a hand and hope that, like, you know, you draw your second color and then proceed to get screwed out of the game. Alright, we'll just run it back. Lately. This is probably a hand that we should have mulliganed, but you know, I have faith. That faith may be misplaced, but faith nonetheless. Darn. Darn. I would have loved a Timeless Witness in this deck. Timeless Witness would have fucking gone off. I remember standard with fucking Karn, and like 6 mana was just like so fucking brutal. God damn it.
Your patience is rewarded.
This is actually probably the best draw that we could have seen.
We should discuss our
You have a Kaido? What about meow?
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Those are some pretty good ones. Pretty good.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. You're done.
The time has come.
Seems a little odd to keep a land on top, but like, we just have so much that we're doing here.
Stop! Well chosen.
Remember your training.
Kind of putting them in a spot where they like, yeah, yeah. Oh man, what a game! Not from their like draws, but just like we ended up doing so much more. Buff bands, some pretty buff bands. Ooh. Hell yeah. Hmm. It actually has to be impersonator. Oracle Moldiah. Acid. Of course. Opponent's deck is just like churning through fucking everything. Wouldn't say that we had a slow start either. Just like opponent has like a million options as far as what they can do. I honestly think that like with this card being in the cube, you kind of need to include some sort of like land destruction effect to kind of deal with it. Opponent and their mono counterspell deck. Have us go to damage. Sure. think we're cooked on this one. Gonna play it out, but like feeling pretty cooked. Ooh. Wasn't what I meant to do, but here we are. So unsure as to what opponent is waiting for. Exactly. No way. I never would have expected you to draw it when it was almost a third of your library. Are you being a little kiki? Boy, you're so fucking late. You're also so fucking late. You gonna make another 8-8? Sure. I think this is actually worse for you, but... Look who's back. Go to blocks. I'll have 10 mana. Actually, we have 11 mana. Titties. Do this, exile this. Actually, exile this one. If I do this and exile that one, and then You know, moments like those would make it really useful for Arena to have a feature where you just show your opponent a card and be like, hey, you're just dead. Like, you're actually just dead. I think opponent's just, like, full-on AFK. May have just gotten the bye this round. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Are you being little Kiki? Little Kiki. Okay, do the dance for everyone. Ready? Little Kiki. Little Kiki. I know life is so hard for you. Of course we literally draw this the fucking turn after. A little bit of a nombo to, like, get this down on 2, but I'd rather get this going and then just, like, get the Pilgrim down here, and then, like, the following turn we have the choice between, like, Cage and Overlord. Gonna kill him. Gonna dead the man. Awkward. Just a little awkward. I know. I know. Sure. Tank. Non-toy? Yeah, non-toy. Get the beat started. What? Who is that man? Come on up. Come on up, Mr. Gage. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You're big mans. pretty good right now. Opponent also 2 colors off from activating the Risen Reef, so like, yeah. Already at 4 wins. It's pretty good. Just have like all the cats over me right now. I'm just like short of butternut. Then we would have the kitty trifecta. Oh, Lily. She said, what if you had none of the kitties? Bronco? I don't like that. Loses 5 life, holy shit. I don't know why I thought this was ossification. Probably because they're both in the same set for whatever fucking reason. I guess he can actually still saddle. Yeah, she's gonna do that. Definitely has like a Get Lost or something in hand. Lose 5? Holy shit. I think we played our land. Yeah, we did. Little brutal.
I do not feel pain.
Yes, you do. So we can minus and get back the carrot cake, but I don't think we need the carrot cake.
Good choice.
Do we have any planes left in our deck? We have 2 left. Yikes. That's... Fuck, dude. That's like the actual worst for us. We're not... So we're taking 7 in the air. Go down to 4. Block one of these. Technically not dead. I don't think we can afford to attack. Extinction event was fucking brutal. Last one out of our deck. I'm gonna ask for you to not have the counterspell. Sometimes you just top deck the Craterhoof. Sometimes you just top deck it. Just squeeze out a victory by the slimmest of margins. And when I say slim, so fucking slim. Holy shit.
What is it, Mr. Stage? You can come up to. He can, Lily. Look at him. You know he wants hobbies.
Alright, yeah, we're keeping this. Hey! No, ma'am. You can get down. Some kitties just don't want to behave. Looks like we're actually going to be a land short for, 4 short for the Overlord, which is a little unfortunate, but... Did they think I wasn't going to block? And I just was gonna say, hey, what if... Yeah, yeah, I'll take the one. I'll take the one. One damage is A-okay with me. There's an argument I should just put the counter on during my main phase, but you know. So, I'm actually going to wait a turn. Because, like... just put another counter on this, and then make a fish, and we can block with the fish. Sure. Just snap resolves immediately.
You're just underwhelming.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
We're doing it. We're doing it, chat. We're living my Overlord dreams that never came to fruition in Standard. I love the look at Architect, look at Caretakers, look at Overlord. Huh. Double top. That's concerning.
Remember your training.
Oh shit. Oh god, I love this deck. One more. We got a trophy. Good old 7-in-1 trophy. It's also funny too, because this deck is like so similar to the best of 3 draft, that best of 3 deck that we drafted. Pretty, like, quick mold, too, I'd say. Thought about it for, like, half a second, and they were like, no. This ain't it. These are two... I can't even start with how good both of these cards are. Just gives us the Titan. I'll take my angel, please. What if you didn't have your midnight clock? Sure. More 4-color nonsense.
I'll make use of that later.
Ooh, ECD. Fair. Do we do this to just save the Architect? don't think we do. I think we just cast...
Farewell.
Oh, that's right, it does it to the... Yeah, and then we have Sun Titan to follow up, too. Get the last planes from her deck. Play said planes, pass the turn. Forgot that Star of Extinction also does the damage to Planeswalkers. Yeah. Yeah. Good old green-white midrange, huh? Seems like people just really try to have all the green in this cube, which I don't blame them for, but like... You know, we just... I'm gonna be honest. You don't need to be, like... I don't think you need to be, like, this greedy.